Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to me, Dave Pumphouse, and D-Day with 30 core. Yep, you picked to watch the best core. What can I say? We've just had the 8:30, so yeah, from 8 o'clock to 8:30 report. Things are looking a little bit better than they did last turn. It's peaks and troughs, but I'll start with the good news. As always, my boys, my 51st Division. Last time we heard from them, about an hour ago, they'd taken Granville, suffered a bit of a bloody nose, but look how far they've branched out. 152nd, he's on his way down to Sartilly. But, as it would happen, we also have reported that 3 blocks have now become combat ineffective. So they'll probably be hanging around in Granville saying hello to the populace. So he suffered a bit of a bloody nose getting off that beach and taking that town. That does make me wonder how other brigades are looking in other divisions, to be honest. Because yeah, that even though that was a tough nut to crack, I'm wondering how others are faring. The 153rd have taken Longyearbyen. They're a bit further north than we would have liked, but fuck it, they're doing the best job out of the lot so far. We can forgive them for that. And they'll be heading, of course, to the east along here, and hopefully getting to whatever this place was called, and hopefully by lunchtime. We've got 154th just turned up at Braille. Said that they entered it unmolested. Doesn't look like that there was a company or anything stationed there. They're going to be heading east also in due time. We have a replacement division commander who's just taken over the 50th. Seems keen, seems good. He's given us a report straight after the umpires' reports at 8:30, giving us a bit of a better picture as to what's going on. He says that Montmartin-sur-Mer has been secured, and he also has a brigade going down to Braille. So we'll find out what brigade that actually is. Tell them to kind of maybe work in tandem with the 154th and maybe just work a steady joint advance heading east. I think that's the best we can do it. But yeah, phase 1 is complete for the 151st. About, I'm going to say an hour ahead of schedule. So there's hope. But yeah, that's what the 50th is up to. And now we get to the third division. My. What a shambles. So we got on the beach at what? 7:30. We got this far. We were pretty much standing on this road with Pepper, the leader of the 9th, and where is he gone? The leader of 7th, Eskin. We're all sitting here. I said to 3rd Brigade, what the hell's going on? And he said, yep, my men are still fighting in Anse-sur-Mer. And he's a replacement, Chimpy. He was like, yep, my guys are fighting in Anville-sur-Mer. We'll kind of mop up whatever Germans are in the way. And Pepper over here says his brigade has just made it over the seawall, so it took her an hour to go 1 square. I guess that's the umpires saying it's not a good idea to land mobile infantry on a beach like that. But where else could I bloody land them? So yeah, they're just over the sea wall, and I guess they'll probably be held up by this. But we've told Pepper, made an executive decision. We've kind of gone over the head of Erskine. I said, look, I'm making an executive decision. Don't get involved in this fight, whatever it is over here. Skirt round them. You've got your own objectives. I don't want you caught up around here. Just go. Just go to Coutances and clear off. Get to St. Lo. Times are ticking. But Pepper, the guy playing Pepper, he just said, look, I landed on time. I did what was asked. And all credit to him, he's amazing. But yeah, we're stuck around Anville-sur-Mer at the moment. It's a tough job that the 3rd has, especially when a lot of them seem to have quit, including the division command, by the looks of it. This brigade here, I have no idea what's going on with them. But yeah, they did probably land in the toughest bit of the beach. They're supposed to be artillery entrenchments and obviously a big old bunker here. However, last time we did hear from the division commander, they said that the telegraph was secure. So we're going to say that they're probably like that by now. We haven't heard from 8th yet, unfortunately, but hopefully he's alright and he's managed to break out, and he's making his way like that. Hopefully. We'll have to see. Comments welcome. Always a thumbs up is more than welcome. If you liked the video, do let us know. Let us know your thoughts. Do you like the game so far? Is my commentary okay? If it's not, well, tough luck, because you're stuck with it, because this is going out probably in like 2 months. And then hopefully once 7th is on the move and off the beach, we can land the Canadians. But we didn't say, well, we told them they weren't going to be landing until 12. So if they land by 12, bang on time. Perfect planning by the Pumphouse. If they're early, then it's perfect fighting by the division commanders and the brigades, of course. But yeah, props to everyone now. We're making some progress. I'm happy as these half-8 reports have come out on the evening of the 8th of July. There's an update. No sooner had we been preparing for the 8:30 to 9 o'clock turn, and umpires were giving out, the final warnings, we got a little bit of an update. 3rd Division Commander decided to wake up. He says that the 185th Brigade has taken Evangard, or Evantard, which is here, and they are also assaulting the Say. So we presume they've taken Coutances and they're up here somewhere. So I reckon, what, 2 brigades or 2 battalions are up here, and 1 battalion is down here somewhere, which is kind of nice, actually. Kind of nice. We got a report saying that we captured prisoners in Anville-sur-Mer, so this is now secure and will allow for the 9th Brigade to finally move out. So it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I was trying to get the blue arrows done by 9 o'clock. It doesn't look like we're too far behind schedule. We haven't heard anything more from 8th Brigade. I hope they're okay. but I presume they're going to be making their way to Marseille and also up here to Orgulaire or Le Carré. But that looks like a bit of a better model. It doesn't look like we're too far behind schedule. I think we're getting there. I think we judged it just right. How we're going to do after lunchtime, I'm not quite sure, but it's nice to have 3rd Division Commander back and talking. I wasn't too harsh on him. I mean, I kind of gave him 2 sides of the coin. I said, your standing orders were to report to me every hour. You haven't done it. We haven't heard from you since 5:30, which is a shame. But I suggest if you want to stay as division commander, you might just want to check in 5 minutes a day. Yeah, everyone's got a life, everyone's busy, but just check in, just say hello, see how your brigade's doing, and just ask, and just report in. And I have also made the decision, because it seems like our dear friend in charge of the 3rd Division might need a little bit of a hand. And a few lessons on how to manage the division. It's a lot of work. If you haven't quite done it before, it might seem a little bit daunting. So we weren't going to berate him too much. But we just thought, hey, everyone's got a life, right? So I can understand that. So we told the umpires that we are to come out of Anville-sur-Mer, and we told them that we wanted to go to Eventard when we heard that the 185th had taken it, because they also piped up as well, which was quite nice of them. So hopefully there's no Germans in this little gap here, but if we captured a lot of troops out of Anville-sur-Mer, I'm hoping it isn't going to be too bad. We are going to grab a company to come with us. We are in the Jeep, and it will slow us down a bit, but we don't want to go alone. So yeah, we're going to head up all the way up to Eventard, and then we're going to be going to Créances, where turns out these 2 fellows were hunkering down in this bunker here. So we know the telegraph bunker has been taken, and I presume maybe these as well now. If they haven't, we're going to be in trouble, and we'll be out of the game by 9 o'clock if that's the case. So yeah, we're going to grab a company, and we're going to come up here to Eventard, see what's hanging out in Eventard, make them push to probably Le Fieuville, just to get them back on time, and then go up to Créances and hang out with 3rd Division and basically see that they complete their mission in crossing the river here, taking Marseille, and yeah, jobs are good for the rest of the afternoon, I would say. But I guess the next big point is going to be Le Hay de Puits. But yeah, it's certainly turning out to be a very interesting game. I'm kind of glad that I sorted this out all on paper, and as you can see, most people are following the orders and the plan as it is, which is really nice to see that people didn't think it was too bad of a plan. It's working as well. Yeah, we may be a few minutes behind time, but that was always expected. I'm sure we'll pick it up maybe in phase 2, hopefully. I am a little bit worried about this river here being some kind of secondary line of defence, and I am also worried as well because the 50th and the 51st have come back to me and also reported that seems like we're up against motorised brigades. Now, I was under the impression, having the 3rd Fallschirmjägers, they're going to be paratroopers, so it's a little bit weird that they're motorised. It had us worried, and it had High Command worried too. But when 51st turned around and said that yes, they were motorised when they were fighting them down here in Granville, but they're all 3rd Fallschirmjäger troops, kind of makes me think that maybe the 3rd Fallschirmjäger is running around with Opel Blitzes and half-tracks. Which, you know, I mean, if they're not going to be paratrooping anywhere, they've got to be moving around somehow, right? So, yeah, 3rd Division looks a little bit better than it was. I mean, maybe if we make a judgment, maybe some troops from the 8th Brigade are over by Saint-Germain as well. So that could have worked. So yeah, I think we're on time. So that kind of makes me happy, and we'll be moving on to phase 2 soon, I think. So yeah, see you on the next one.